So yeah, what's up everyone? My name is Abhijit, and in this particular video we will finalize this application that's called create a poll advanced, or you can say poll app in Django. And in the last part of the video we have covered a lot of things, that how we can do this thing and how we can create poll, how we can store the polls. So but in this particular video we will finalize it. So basically in terms of development, what we have already done, let me show you an example, or you can check that particular video as well, so that will help you a lot. Okay, so let me run the server. Python manage.py run server. Okay, so you have some kind of poll that you can share to the people, and the people can use that particular poll to answer what they think. So this video mein we are gonna finalize that particular thing. So we are gonna create an admin panel which will helps you a user can log in on that particular thing, and after that he can create a polls. And also if he wants to send that particular poll to a lot of people, he can enter the mail addresses, and Django server will mail mail that particular link, so that a lot of people can really answer that poll. So let's get started. I have already created the HTML part of this, and we are gonna use materialize CSS for this particular thing. So first of all, this will be an you can say admin panel kind of thing, and we will have a create polls page. What's the name? Create polls. Okay, what's the error? Let's open this thing. Okay, so this page is we will enter the poll, the question, and here we can enter the answer. So let's add, we can enter the poll answer. If we want to delete. Okay, so let's get started. And one more very important thing, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please do it. And a lot of videos are already on the channel, so you can check those as well. And a lot of project development videos are on the channel. So if you want to enhance your project development skill, because that thing is very important when you work in a company or when you work anywhere, if you are working as a freelancer, those development skill enhance you as a developer. Okay, so it's my humble request to you, please do subscribe the channel and do share the videos to other people. Okay, so let's start. And okay, so first of all, let's go over here and let's settle out this admin panel. Okay, so first of all, when a person will land on this particular thing, he needs to log in. Okay, path slash login view. Name is equal to login, and after that we can create this view and views.py. okay, def login, and it's gonna take a request parameter, and after that it will return an template that's called login.html. okay, so let's create a folder that will be a templates. That's already there, so we can create a login.html, and we can just copy the temp index page from here, and we can paste, we can go to materialize CSS. okay, and let's copy input. Let me just do this pretty quick so that we can skip to the main part as well. So I don't want to you people seeing the writing me HTML. okay, so now our HTML is ready. So what we can do is we can enter the email over here, and we can enter the password over here. So the same applies to register.html, so we can copy this particular thing. So register.html, and we can copy this thing. okay, so now like we are not using any kind of like you can say base HTML, also we can extend that particular thing. I know you people are, you can do that thing, so I want to create this project as quick as possible, so I'm not doing that particular thing. Okay, we are just copy and pasting thing. So like for registering our route, so we need to register our route as well, so we can go to the views.py and we can just copy this particular thing and rename it to register view, and we can return the template that's called register.html. so register.html. okay, I think it's already there. We have already pasted that thing. So we like now we can write the logic. So first of all we need to like check if the requested method is post. If request dot method equal to what, post, then what we can do is we can check, we can get the email is equal to request dot post dot get email, and we can get the password as well. So password is equal to request dot post dot get password. Okay, now what we are gonna do, we are gonna check whether this particular user is already there in the database or not. So we can get user obj is equal to user dot objects dot filter dot username is equal to email. So we are storing email as a username. So now we need to import that particular model as well from Django dot contrib dot auth dot models import user, and after that we are gonna check if user obj dot exist, so we can return an error return redirect to same page. So we can do what, return redirect to register. Okay, and within message, so we can import the Django messages as well. So we can go to Django messages framework, we can import it, we can okay, so we can do this thing. Username is already taken. Okay, so username is already taken. Okay, so now, and if the user is not there, if the user doesn't exist, we need to create the user obj is equal to user dot objects dot create username is equal to email. Okay, obj dot set password, and the password which is entered by the user, and after that we need to save this obj dot save, and we can redirect to the login page with an success message that your account is created. Account created. Now we can skip to the like this part, and we need to add all the things which are necessary for saving the form. So we can like do method equal to post, I'm really sorry for this, post, after we can go CSRF token, and we can name this thing that's called name is equal to email. Okay, and here it should be name is equal to password, and type will be password, and okay, now everything is good to go. and we can add one more thing that's called required. Okay, we can go to register route. Okay, we need to register this thing as well. Okay, let's reload this. Now we are good to go, and we need to settle out this thing as well, like the toast which we are showing over here. So we need to like show the message. So if messages, we can copy this thing. If messages, then what we need to do is ul dot message. We can copy this thing. Good to go paste to login as well, paste it. If messages, for messages, okay, so let's test this thing. Let's register our mail, 𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐿 @gmail.com, and password is 123. Okay, maybe it showed a message, but like let's check whether the user is registered or not. So the user is registered and the password is also saved, but the message was not thrown. So we can go to this thing and we can go to the login view, and we can just copy paste this thing, and let's see whether we are now able to see the message or not. Okay, so we are not able to see the messages. So maybe we can again go to the Django messages, and maybe we have like done something wrong. So what we can do is we message.info, and now what we can do is this thing and log in. Okay, so what we actually need to do is if messages, for messages. Okay, so we need to do this thing. Okay, so let's test. Now is already we are done. Username is already taken. Okay, now it's throwing a message. So let's write the logic for login. So request dot method equal to what, post. Then we can like first of all get the username, or you can say email, and we can copy this thing. Okay, and we can like copy this thing as well. So now we can do is if not user dot exist, so you can say account not found. Okay, like if the username, if we are not able to find that particular user, that means the user is not available. So we are like returning an error message that account not found. Now what we can do is we can check whether the password and the username that user has passed are correct or not. So we can like import one more thing that is called authenticate and login. Authenticate and login. So after that we can check for authenticate method, user obj is equal to Okay, and let's check if user obj, then we can like login request and user obj, and if the user is not so we can like return an error message that invalid password. Okay, so let's check. Oh, okay, we need to do this thing as well. Okay, so we can do what? 𝐏𝐴40@gmail.com 123. Okay. Now we are able to successfully log in, and let's suppose we write something wrong password, then it should throw an error. What? It should be info. But if we okay, why it's not showing that error? Okay, we have done something wrong over here. If messages, for messages in messages, so message now we are good to go. Let's reload now. Okay, now it will throw an error. So let's go and remove this thing, and let's enter something wrong. Account not found. And if we do something like right, now we are able to like successfully go to the dashboard page, and on the dashboard page we will show that particular thing. Okay, so let's go to the create a dashboard page, def dashboard request return okay. Now what we need to do is we need to create a dashboard page, and we need to like just copy and paste that thing which we have like index.html. okay, and we need to register that page as well. Okay, so now like we can go to the create poll app page. Okay, so now we can register this particular route as well, that's called create poll. So first of all we need to copy this thing and paste it over here and just paste this thing. Okay, create poll, and we can like add it to what you can say here, create poll. So create poll.html does not exist, so we can create that thing .html, and we can copy that thing from here and paste it over here. So now we are good to go. So like right in the first name we will write question. Okay, and over here we can write like name, or you can say placeholder of answer. Okay, and the rest of the functionality is totally working. You can like you will get the GitHub link in the description. You can like read the code what we are doing. So we are just appending this particular element to new input element. Okay, here in this particular div. So you can do that particular thing. So like to get all the data which is in this thing, so we can like name is at answers, and here we can name it as question. And here we can type like method equal to post, and here we can like CSR token. Okay, and when we want to get the data, so we can like if request dot method equal to what, post, and we can get the question is equal to request dot post dot get question. And to get the data from the multiple elements, we need to like do this thing, request dot post dot get list, maybe like otherwise like we need to search it on Stack Overflow or some other website. So let's do this thing, so we are able to get the data or not. Question and print answers. Okay, and we can copy this thing as well and return it direct to slash create underscore poll. Okay, so let's test this thing as well. So this is a question and this is answer. Let's add one more answer, one more, and okay, we are like we haven't added that submit button as well. We can copy this. Okay, get list. Okay, but why this thing request.post.get list, but why this hasn't happened? Answers. So like we need to do, okay, we don't need to add this as well, and okay, question, answer, submit. Okay, it has got the one thing as well. Okay, so we need to do over here also, over here in the input box. So what we need to do is we need to name it as answers. Okay, then we can reload this and we can add, submit. Now we are able to get all the data. So now we can work on creating the questions, creating the poll. So let's do this thing. Question obj is equal to question dot objects dot create, and what are the things which we need to pass in the question table? That is just one thing. That's our two things. The first one is a user and the next one is a question text. So we can go to the views.py and user is equal to request dot user and the question text is equal to question. Okay, and we need to iterate on the answer to create the answer. For answer in answers, we can what like okay, so for answer in answer we need to create the answer as well. So to create the answer, it needs question and answer text. Answer is equal to dot create answer underscore text is equal to answer, and question is equal to question obj. Okay, and we can like return a message that your question has been, or your poll has been created. Your poll has been created, and we can like return the URL as well. So or you can like the poll has been created and we can show this particular thing to over here as well, like over here. So like we need to, okay, so we need to copy this thing and we need to paste these things in create poll page as well. Okay, now we can test what do you drink. So we can type coffee or cold drink, juice, water. Let's say your poll has been created, and let's go to the admin panel, and so that we can see the question has been created on what's your favorite thing. It was created by 𝐺G40@gmail.com, and you can see we can see the answer, cold drink, burger. Okay, so like now we are successfully done. So like if I will like I want to show, so now let's work on see answers page. So let's create that thing as well. Def see answers request return render request CANS answers.html. okay, and here we need to dump all the data, all the question which user has created. So what we can do is we can query on the questions obj. Questions is equal to questions dot objects dot filter, and user will be request dot user, and we can pass the question over here. Okay, so we need to loop on it, so we can go over here and we can iterate on it. So first of all, this will be id, you can say s dot number, and here will be question, and here we will have answer, and here we will have th of link. Okay, so over here we can we need to iterate on it, so we can do what for question in questions, and we can remove this thing, and for loop dot counter, question dot question text, and to show the answer we will use a modal. So we can go to over here and we can type modal, and this is a modal structure. Okay, and we can over and we will again have a table, so we can show, you can say, answers. Okay, okay, so question is equal to, you can have a id, answer, percentage, question dot answers dot all, and for, and here we need to again do this answer dot for loop dot counter, and we need to print the text answer dot answer underscore text, and here we need to show the percentage. So for that we have already written a model function, it you can say util function, which will return that thing. So I think that is calculated by this thing. Okay, so we need to write this function over here as well. Okay, calculate percentage, we can get the answer from all, self dot answer dot all, we can return it, and we need to return for this only, this answer has got 10% of people have answered this thing. So what we need to update it over here, so we have okay, so we are getting all the answers and this thing. So what we can do over here is First of all, what we are doing is answers.self.answer, and we are calculating the total number of votes. So the total number of votes, like let's suppose there are 15% of vote, then we are calculating that thing. So what we can do is for answers.answer, okay, we can do what, return okay this thing. So calculate percentage will work, maybe answer dot calculate percentage, and here we need to again light so that this model can open for loop dot counter. Okay, and like what we need to do is agree, we need to add a link. So this is for this thing, and we need to like show add one more TD. Okay, and here we will like use a href is equal to slash of like the question start from, you can say go to URLs. The question will, like we can see the question from here. So what will be the URL, slash question dot UID, and we can go do for target underscore blank, that will open this URL or the new page. Okay, and it should be open. So let's see, once we go to see answer, like we haven't see answers.url, we can import that thing and just copy it over here. And like we need to go on this thing, and okay, so now let's reload this page and just go on this page. Maybe like we need to like add this particular thing on each and every page, so maybe it was a very good idea if we have like used that thing. But no worries, you can like there should be any modification, like you people also need to do some kind of work, like you can modify this project as well. So let's go on where we are, like create poll page, and we need to where it was, so we need to update this thing. Okay, let's reload, let's see answers. Okay, answer object has no attribute answers. Okay, self dot answers dot all, it should not be the case. Self dot question dot answers dot all. Okay, link is opening. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite food? So this was, I don't think this question was created by this person, this question admin. Okay, so like right now we are logged in with as admin, so this model is not working, I don't know why. Let's see. For loop counter add a hyphen. Okay, let's copy this thing and let's try. Okay, it's worked. So 22, 22, 22, 33, 33, 33. Okay, but this I think is wrong. Okay, calculate percentage. Okay, let's try, like, let's open this and let's add some answers. This thing has broken. So this should be the answer output for this. What's your favorite food? And the model should 38, 38, 38 means that it's returning the first thing. So okay, so we need to update this function, like we have done something wrong. So like we are getting all the question answers, number of total votes, and we are returning for answer in answers. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to remove this thing and just do self dot counter, and we can return this thing. Now it should work. 38, 23, 23, 15, 38, 28, 23, 15, and let's update. So 35, 21, 28, 14. Okay, now so yeah, now like the project is up and ready, and we have successfully built that particular thing. So we can like create polls, we can see answers, we can log out each and we can do each and everything. All I want, I haven't added that decorator, that login required. So like I hope you people can add that particular thing, login required thing. And I hope this is it for the video, and meet you in the next video. And if you have liked this particular video and if you want to enhance that particular thing, so you can recommend this video to your like friends and create this project with your friends, so that it will help you and your friend as well. So yeah, before ending this video, I have a very important, you can say, thing that I want to tell you, that you can become a software engineer in just 6 months with minimum guaranteed placement of 5 lakh LPA, and that's totally possible by Newton School. And what's Newton School? Let me tell you. Newton School is an e-learning platform where you can like get full stack development training in just 6 months, and you get a job above 5 LPA in India. So you like, one more very important thing, that you don't need to pay any amount until you get placed. The like that once you are placed with the like the salary is like above 5 lakh LP, you need to pay the amount. And you can see a lot of big companies, big tech companies of India hire directly from Newton School, and they are like very bright chances. If you want to become a full stack developer in just 6 months with minimum guaranteed placement of 5 lakh LP, you can join Newton School. And they have like the mentor, you can say, the teachers, the educators are very very high professional, and they teach very well. And there are 600 plus partner companies, and 7 lakh LPA is of average package, 90% is the placement rate, and 26 LPA is a, you can say, highest package that like some company has offered. So if you want to enroll in that particular thing, you can like the link is in the description section, you can check that particular thing. So meet you in the next video. Goodbye, until keep coding.